Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight, Chapter 64, Pontoon. As Thunderhorn got up, shaking the stars out of his eyes, he glanced out to see Rainbow ducking the spear chucks of his three companions before returning with a barrage of lightning-fast hoofbucks. Snarling, he stood up in his end of the pontoon boat, reaching for a leather bag, and produced one of the many iron rod explosives. Lighting the fuse, he shouted to his cohorts, "Get down!" Rainbow found herself hovering mid-air, suddenly fighting nothing. She gasped as a black metal ball flew into her chest. She slammed into the wall beside the boat in the flowing water. What the? Her eyes lit up, reflecting the fuse as it burned into the body of the explosive. Flame erupted, then disappeared into a sea of shrapnel and blasted earth. A smoking hole formed in the wall of the tunnel. The Minotaurs began pumping their fists and cheering. Then a blue blur swept out from the smoke and smacked two of them across the head. It collapsed across the deck of the boat as an angry rainbow with singed tail hair squatted on the edge. "Not cool," she grunted. "Blast it!" Thunderhorn grabbed another bomb. "Why won't you die?" Rainbow knocked his third companion aside and grappled with his grip of the explosive. "Ever thought to try harder?" She bit him on the nose. He yelled and swung his skull to the left. The dry horn smacked her across the head. Rainbow flew into the grip of one of the Minotaurs just as he got up. He choked her from behind, crushing her to his ribs. She wheezed and struggled, then flung her wings in desperation. In a screaming streak, she rocketed straight upwards and slammed both of them into the ceiling of the tunnel. Rainbow fell free, but the Minotaur hung there, dangling comically from where his horns embedded to the top of the corridor. Thunderhorn was tossing another lip bomb. Rainbow dove down before the explosive reached her. The hanging Minotaur was less fortunate. The ceiling gave way as the singed body fell with a groan to the waters below. In the meantime, Rainbow landed hard on the stern of the boat. Her jolting weight knocked the entire craft off balance. Thunderhorn collapsed across his leather bag, spilling tiny rolling black bombs all across the deck. His two cohorts stabbed and thrusted at Rainbow for their spears. She ducked and dodged the swings as best as she could. Just then, several wooden planks fell from above. The Minotaurs took to their shoulders and glanced up. Astral and several other ponies paused at a bridge just above the rushing currents. Collectively, they tossed various pieces of junk and debris down to the fight. "Leave her alone! Pick on someone your own IQ size! They'll teach you to mess with ponies." "Hey!" One of the Minotaurs shook a fist at the escaped prisoners overhead. "When we're done with her, we're gonna make a doormat out of your coats." A T-Buff landed smack dab on his face. He stumbled back, only for Rainbow to fly up and grab a wooden board from behind, digging it into his sputtering lips. Gritting her teeth, she wrenched her hold on the board. It spun his body, so he smacked his spear stupidly against his companion. The other Minotaur fell into the waters while the ponies cheered above. By this time, Thunderhorn was getting up. He had another bomb lit and was approaching Rainbow from behind. "Miss Dash!" Rockspot's voice squeaked from above. "Behind you!" Rainbow gasped. She flung her tail hairs back so the prismatic fibers wrapped around Thunderhorn's wrist. She kicked off the shoulders of the Minotaur lackey, so he collapsed on the side of the boat. The resulting boost flew her upwards, so she tugged at Thunderhorn's arm. He spun around dizzily, and when he finished, he realized he no longer had the bomb in his grasp. Rainbow glanced down. Her ruby eyes widened at the sight of the bomb, landing, smoking, in the middle of so many rolling siblings across the boat. "Every pony!" Returnup Senior was already shouting from above. "Run!" The group galloped forward on the platform. Rainbow was flying after them in a blur. The last Minotaur was diving frantically into the waves, while Thunderhorn stared lethargically at the bomb's fuse disappearing. "I really hate ponies." His voice was followed up by the explosion, as well as his body. A wall of water, flame, and pure madness erupted across the entire corridor, churning after Rainbow Dash.